Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm DeeEm. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today we're not going to be playing SG. I mean, we are, but we're not really taking this too seriously. So if I die, boo-hoo, we're moving on to the next game. So I have a topic to talk about today, something that I really want to talk about. And this is kind of sparked by one of my friends who I've been meaning to record with, but I haven't really got the chance to. And the one chance that I did, I kind of fell asleep. You know, this stuff happened. So I talked to my friend Bland. If you were like at all present, I guess, in my last SG episode, I mentioned how oh, my sounds are too loud, my bad, hold on. I mentioned how he was an old friend of mine, and I made a thumbnail for him and everything. But you can go watch the video if you need to, if you want to. And we spoke on a TeamSpeak that he goes on frequently a couple days ago. It was pretty fun. We talked about some really nice topics, and one of the main things, one of the things we talked about is kind of sparking this topic right now, and it is why I do YouTube. I can't find a weapon. Why I do YouTube. You might think, oh, well, I mean, you do YouTube to get big. You do YouTube to, I don't know, get some subs. Well, obviously that's still in the back of my mind every single video I make. It's not the complete reason why I would stick to doing YouTube. And I'm gonna be honest, like, my channel isn't doing that great right now. I have a couple of friends who have always kind of been in the spotlight. And, I mean, you know, not that they have 20K or anything like that. It's just, you know, they've always had an active fan base, and they've always had, you know, the subscribers and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, well, I'm happy for them, and I don't feel jealous or anything. I'm really, really happy that they have the opportunity to show off their amazing content to people. You know, I've never really had the chance to do that. And, you know, well, I do appreciate the close to 100 people who have subbed to me, and, like, oh my god, like the 30-ish people that watch my videos every time I upload. I do appreciate those. You know, it's just, you know, it's not as much as I'd like it to be, you know, but you still have to be appreciative, though, of what you do have. So for that, I thank you guys for, you know, the people who are watching right now. As I said, me and my friend Bland, we were talking, and we were just thinking, like, you know, there have been times where we have, you know, not the most active channels in the world, and we are putting in work, and we are trying our hardest to get content and stuff like that. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate if you do YouTube for yourselves. So, you know, there are times, especially like now, that I still strive to make content and everything, even though I might not be getting the views and everything like that. But, you know, like, just a reason why I do is because I love it. I don't know. It's just, it's a hobby of mine, and I really do love to do this. Not because of, like, having a fan base or anything, just recording in general. Just recording's fun. When I was younger, I would watch YouTube channels like the YouTube channels that were popular in like 2011, like Tobuscus, Captain Sparkles, you know, those sort of YouTubers, and in 2014, people like Huawei and stuff like that. And before I even started doing YouTube, I would just, like, obviously, since I was a little kid, I would get up early and stuff. Nobody would be awake, and what I would do is I would just go into my single player world, and I would just commentate. Like, I would just I mean, I know it sounds really silly, but I would just kind of, like, commentate and talk to myself and be like, hey guys, I didn't even have a name. I would just say my own name, which is Daniel, by the way, if you don't know. I would just say, hey guys, Daniel here, and I just, like, I don't know, I'd commentate to myself, because I really, like, at the time, I didn't know, like, what YouTube really was. I didn't know, you know, that you had to get recording software and that you had to do all this sort of stuff. But I don't know, at the time I just thought, man, that seems really cool. It seems like really fun. That just goes to show that, I mean, I just love doing this. It's really fun. And the fact that even 10 people can watch me, and the fact that, you know, a couple of people can comment and leave me feedback on my videos, that, you know, it's just like one of like a million videos on this website. But at the same time, you know, I feel just really lucky that I can get any sort of comment. I can only speak for myself into why I do YouTube. I'm sure other people want to do it for the money secretly, or want to do it for the views or subscribers and all that sort of stuff. And yes, like, having, I don't know, 20K one day is a huge goal of mine, and if I do reach it, that'd be like the greatest thing in the world. It's not my like #1 priority with doing YouTube. My #1 priority is to just have fun. Here we go. And boom. All right. But one other thing too is that, you know, like I'm sure you guys have heard of the new terms of service. Well, there's like a new thingy, I guess, going on with the terms of service. If you like swear, or if you talk about anything that might be like dark, or you know, something that might not be appreciated by, say, I don't know, 7-year-olds, stuff like that, then your video can get unmonetized, I guess. I don't know if that's the right term, but it can, like, YouTube can disable monetizement, if that makes any sense, on your video. And I mean, essentially, people who do this as, you know, their job, people who depend on this to have food and roof over their heads, they can't swear, they can't talk about, like, say, I don't know, say a hurricane pops up in Japan and it kills 50 people, which I really hope doesn't happen, because that's just a tragic event. But if by chance something like that does happen and they want to talk about it, and they do talk about it in their videos, even if they don't put it in the thumbnail, YouTube has the right to take away the monetization in the video. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not really too affected by it, because I personally, I don't swear in real life. I don't swear. I was just kind of raised, GG, dude. I was just kind of raised not to swear, and you know, I was just raised that way, to not swear and to not really talk about bad things or anything like that. And yeah, that's, I mean, I really have no problem with it, I guess, because it doesn't really affect me personally, but I know that it might and it will affect certain YouTubers who do stuff along the lines of swearing, or, you know, cyberbullying, quote unquote, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know. That's, I mean, those are the terms of service and YouTube stuff. So I'm still gonna be around for as long as I can do this, and for as long as I have the time to, because I'm sure there'll be one day where, you know, I won't have the spare hours to record it and upload. But until that day or week or year comes, I'm still here. So if you guys did enjoy this video, or agreed with anything, I guess, then yeah, I don't know, leave a like and tell me your own opinions on anything I've said in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.